Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Earthbound. I am Atyrum, and we're actually back over in Tucson because there's an area over here that I forgot to show you guys, and that is the department store, and I actually do want to stop by here real quick. I know I said I wanted to do some equipping up off camera, and actually between episodes I went ahead and picked up the copper bracelet from one of the vendors in Berkeley Park, back where we encountered Everdread, and then I wanted to head up here, and I figured since I haven't shown the department store here in Tucson yet, I better do that on camera, because I think this might be the only time we come here. There's actually going to be a department store in one of the later towns, and I completely forgot that this one was here. I had forgotten that Tucson also had a department store, but yeah, there's one later in the game that we want to go to as well. But yeah, we go ahead and pick up a teddy bear. I think we'll just settle the one right now, and as you can see, that kind of acts as a pseudo party member, and he kind of walks behind us. There's also some stuff we can pick up over here as well, but we don't need any of this. The slingshot is an item. As you can see, it's flashing. My little screen is flashing to tell me that it's a more powerful item. So it is more powerful than the baseball bat I have right now, but the problem is that it's not very accurate and it's going to miss a lot. So I don't really think that's really worth it. I'd rather have a more reliable weapon. So anyways, we're going to pick up a couple of hamburgers, I think. Don't want to fill up my inventory too much. We do still only have one party member. The teddy bear does not take up inventory, or it does not have its own inventory or anything like that. But yeah, so you'll see why we want the teddy bear a little bit later on. I'm going to go ahead and cut until we get back to Peaceful Rest Valley, and then we'll continue on there. So I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, here we are back in Peaceful Rest Valley where we ended off last episode. I believe, all topped up on health. I guess I'm a little bit down because I did run into an enemy back there. In terms of inventory space, I do have a little bit to pick up items here and there. I have a couple of hamburgers to heal up with in case I need them, and I'm also have my PSI maxed out because I did stay the night at the hospital, not the hospital, the hotel. And as we can see up here, the bridge is out. This is actually the way we need to go. Can this guy actually talk to us? No, I guess he can't. Okay. But as we can see, this is the bridge to Happy Village, which is actually where we're headed. But since the bridge is out, we can't quite go that way just yet. But we're going to take the long way around. And as we're going to come to find out, there is a giant pencil-shaped iron statue. Okay, well, it's kind of blocking the way. I guess we can't walk around it. So yeah, I guess that's the end of the game. We can't get any further. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. This has been a fun series, short though it was. Who am I kidding? Okay, so we're going to head back, and sometime along the way we are going to get a phone call. So after that long walk, I probably should have just walked up there and checked the iron statue in the previous episode before I ran back and healed and everything. And here come a couple more mobile sprouts. Alright, and another one. And I think we're going to have to walk all the way back to Tucson, and here comes another mobile sprout. And luckily they're not abusing the PSI magnet, although as you can see, they did manage to knock out my teddy bear. What the teddy bear does is it's basically another target. And here comes a phone call for us. It's the Apple Kid, the guy who we loaned a bit of money to, and he just invented an extremely convenient invention, as we'll come to see. But yeah, anyways, the teddy bear is basically like an alternate target. Oh, uh-oh, that's not good. And that was not good at all. As you can see, we now have a mushroom on our head. We are now mushroomized. Although it seems to not have taken effect yet. I do want to go ahead. I wonder if we can heal that off. Nope, not the button I meant to hit. PSI healing? No effect. Okay, that's wonderful. We will be heading back over to the girl who will actually pay us money to get this thing taken off. I don't want to fight a couple more mushrooms. Okay, and there's more over this way. That's really annoying. They are guarding the path over back to Tucson. Let's try and scroll them off the screen because I don't want to... I mean, I guess I'm already mushroomized. What's the worst that could happen? But... oh, there we go. Okay, I'm holding down right now. And this is up. And... okay, yeah, there we go. Right is down. Oh, this is so confusing. If you were using a controller, you could actually, you know, move the controls. Yeah, you guys probably can't tell how annoying this is, but you could actually move your controller and turn it sideways, and that would probably make things easier. And as you'll see, the thing is going to keep changing as well. But if you held the controller sideways and just rotated it as the controls changed, then that would probably make things easier. And I think we just reversed again. So down is now up, right is now left, so on and so forth. This is a little annoying, but we should be able to make it through. I'm kind of getting the hang of this. But yeah, so Apple Kid is apparently over in Bergland Park over here. I think he's down this way, wrong way. And there's this little mouse, and there we go. Because he's apparently been working all night, and he created a machine that will eradicate all pencil-shaped figures in just 1 second. How convenient! How convenient! Okay. So we just got the pencil eraser, which we will head back and use in Peaceful Rest Valley to continue on. So I'll meet you guys back there. Oh, my controllers are still rotating and everything. But yeah, I'll meet you guys back there in a few seconds. Okay, and luckily there were no enemies in that cave this time. So let's go and talk to this girl over here hanging out by the mushroom patch if we can. Oh, and my controls are now messing up again. And she's hunting for mushrooms. And, oh hey, I have a mushroom in my head. Sure, 50 bucks. So not only do you get it removed, but you also get $50. And oh, okay, there's a whole bunch of enemies over there now. Those weren't there before. Let's see if we can just take out one of these guys at a time. As you can see, it seems to be a little UFO, and in fact, it is the little UFO. I had forgotten that that was actually literally its name. We probably should have run back and gotten a teddy bear. Yeah, shot a beam that causes nighttime stuffiness. But yeah, now I have a cold, and I believe I can heal a cold with PSI healing, although I did have a cold remedy at one point, but it seems to be gone now. So let's go ahead and use PSI healing. Yep, there we go. Okay, so what a cold does is, I think every turn, you're going to sneeze and take a little bit of damage. So in that respect, it's a little bit but like poison. But yeah, PSI healing will heal that off, and I think we have a couple of butterflies that tend to show up in this area, so we should be able to heal that off okay. Although it might be a good idea to pick up some cold remedies, and if you have a teddy bear, that attack that causes you to get a cold will hit the teddy bear, and teddy bears can't be hit by status effects, so it's basically going to do nothing. So that's why I'd recommend having the teddy bear on you, but unfortunately I did not keep that on me because I ended up losing it to some mobile sprouts. Is there anything up here? I think there's a photographer spot up there, but I don't think there's any items, in which case it's not a good idea to go up there. And that is a tree that is moving. I guess we'll go out and have to check it out at some point, so I prefer to get it on its own. This is a territorial oak, which is a bit of a scary enemy. It can do a decent amount of damage, and you'll see what happens when it ends up dying. I want to keep my HP topped off, so I'm ready for it, even though, I mean, it's already doing like a fair bit of damage, but you'll see what happens when I knock it out. Brain shock. You know what, I see enemies use that attack sometimes, but I don't have any idea what it does because I've never seen it succeed. Anyways, when the territorial oak falls in battle, it bursts into flame and ends up doing a whole bunch of damage to you. But if you scroll through the text fast enough, it doesn't really get off too much. But it could potentially, you know, kill you if you're not careful. If you don't pay attention and you're on the victory screen for too long. So this area here can be a little bit difficult. I know I've had trouble with it in the past because of the types of enemies you have here. And there's something else up there. Oh, that oak's chasing me. I guess we better fight it. Alright, so... okay, we're good on HP, I think, so let's head down. You kind of got to watch out, because they do tend to blend in, and it's kind of hard to tell which ones are real trees and which ones aren't. I mean, obviously, they'll start moving sometimes, but sometimes they just kind of stand still, and you start walking past a tree, and all of a sudden it gets a sneak attack on you, and you're like, oh crap. Oh, here's another enemy up here. Just making sure there's nothing else around it we want to get. I don't think there's anything over here. So heading up this way, there is a present up here, which is a travel charm. Is that better than what we have already? We have nothing right now. I'm not sure. Is there some way to check what the travel charm does? I guess we equipped it. Can I read something on it to see what it is? Help? Travel charm. Must be equipped on your body. It protects you from paralysis attacks. Okay, I don't think we've seen any of those yet, but I suppose we will hang on to that. Let's do the cheaty thing and scroll those sprouts off camera, or not. I wonder if we can sneak around them. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. But I think we've been over in this area already. Let's... Because we're trying to get over to the area where the bridge is. The other half of the bridge over there. Nope, not going to be able to run away. Okay, let's get away from that one before he attacks us. And we're running low on PP because those guys, again, are using the dumb PSI magnet, which is really annoying. But we should be running into a butterfly here soon. I think it's down this way. And I think as you saw there, we actually ended up using the ketchup packet on the hamburger. That's how condiments work. Condiments, do we need to heal up again at all? I think we're good. Condiments will be automatically added to any healing items you have, any types of food items. And they basically make it more potent, and you end up healing more damage off. And this guy over here is wondering why the bridge is out. Nope, here comes another oak. Crap. Yeah, that's what I mean about them sneaking up on you, because it looks like, you know, just another regular old tree, but it ends up being something much worse. So let's eat that croissant, and we actually picked up a luck capsule. These work like, they're kind of like stat up items, and this increases our luck, and I don't quite remember what luck does, but it's probably a good thing, so let's take that. But, I mean, obviously. I feel like this is the way we came from. Oh, there's more enemies. I shouldn't have walked this way. I guess we're going to have to fight this guy. We haven't seen him yet. And I think this is actually the way we need to go, because I see a bridge up there. But this is the spinning robo, who I believe is a lot like the little UFO. And I believe he can also give you nighttime stuffiness. But we did handle him pretty easily, so that's good. And we're going to go ahead and keep heading up this way. Yeah, I believe this is the bridge we want to cross. We haven't had too much trouble so far, but I know in the past I have had trouble with this area. It can be a little difficult. I'm not sure which way we're supposed to go up here. This way maybe? There's another butterfly. Let's see if we can avoid that, because I don't really need it right now. It's not something I need at the moment, because I'm still pretty good on PP and health. Up this way is a present. Ooh. Wonder what that is. A hard hat. Okay, hard hat is nice. We can replace our Mr. Baseball cap, and that increased our defense by quite a bit. That's a significant increase, so that's nice. I wonder, did I miss an equip somewhere? Because usually I don't think you see increases that high. I feel like maybe I missed an equipable item somewhere. Anyways, there's a little shack over here. That's where we want to be heading. I believe we want to go down around this way, maybe? I think this is right. Let's try going in this cave right here. You know what? Actually, I think the way to get to that little house over there is actually the other way around. Nope. Don't want to mess with those guys. Let's try reloading that. Oh, okay, that's better. I mean, I kind of hate to do things a cheaty way, but at the same time, I don't really want to mess with that many enemies at once. But I guess we can take out a couple sprouts and a tree. Urgh. Okay, so the tree did not join the battle, so we can go ahead and run right through him because we do have a little bit of invincibility after that battle. I guess I was mistaken. I guess you really do have to go that way down there. Let's scroll that enemy off the screen. Or not. Come on now. And we also are getting low on PSI again because of those dumb... Why did I use life up? I really didn't mean to use life up. Because of those dumb sprouts. And there's another tree. I really don't want to mess with the tree, though. The trees are... Oh, and... See, every time I scroll the enemies off the screen, it just keeps getting worse. I guess we're going to have to fight this guy. Oh, hey, and there's a level up, and we also picked up an item there that I don't know what it does, actually. I don't remember seeing that item before, but we do have a cold to heal off, so let's go ahead and heal that off real quick. And let's check what that item is, because I'm not sure. It can be sold for a very high price. Nothing happens if you use it. A good explanation is kind of tough. Okay. So I guess we can make a bit of money off of that, so I suppose that's nice. There's still a tree down there. Yeah, I don't really want to mess with the oak tree. Let's get it stuck. We can get it stuck. That's good. Okay, so we do have to actually go down this way and go in that cave entrance I saw over there. Can we trick this guy into getting stuck again? Nope. Oh. Okay, and then we got another one of these stupid sprouts that's gonna steal all of our PSI. Okay, so after running all over the place, back and forth, over and over again, finally we can head into this cave and I think get over to that area we need to get to. And there's a snake. Is that one of the snakes we saw at the very beginning of the game? Is it really? Okay. Let's see if we can get past them. Yeah, there we go. So those are gonna be the snakes that only give us like 1 PP each. So we're in this strange blue place here. This is Happy Happy Village. I'm not 100% sure if this is where we're supposed to be right now. No, I don't want to donate anything. And now this person's gonna follow us. That's kind of creepy. Okay. So there's a strange place over here called Little Putt Steps. We'll head there a little bit later. I think this is the way we want to go up here. We'll come back to Happy Happy Village in a minute, but first we want to head over to that little shack we saw over there. And then we'll go ahead and check out Happy Happy Village a little bit. It's strange that a place called Happy Happy Village is all blue and seems to be kind of like a sad place, because blue is a sad color, you know. Also, those are the crow enemies we've been seeing since the beginning of the game. So I'm not sure what they're doing all the way up here. We can go ahead and pick up that butterfly, get our PP back. I think there's a hotel in the Happy Happy Village. But anyways, we're heading into this little building over here, and we see our mysterious friend named Katie, who seems to be locked in this little jail cell here. And she's telling about a dream that she had that I would come to rescue her. And we have to go get the key from a guy named Carpenter, who is, we need to get the Franklin badge too to protect us from lightning. But Mr. Carpenter is like the mayor of Happy Happy Village, I think, or something like that. Let's talk to her again, and she's gonna give us the Franklin badge, which we have to wear. But I don't think you have to actually equip it. I think it's just an item you keep in your inventory. And when it's in your inventory, electric type attacks will bounce off you and basically hit the person who fired them off. So anyways, heading back over to Happy Happy Village in a second, but first, it's our good buddy Pokey, who has decided to join Happy Happyism, which is apparently the religion of the Happy Happy Village, and he's sending a couple guys to fight us. This is our first encounter with the Happy Happy cultists, these strange blue men here, and they also have a crow for some reason. I don't know if they train the crow to attack, but they seem to have a bit of an obsession with the color blue and wanting to paint everything blue for some reason. But anyways, start things off with a PSI boom. These guys aren't too difficult. Obviously they're not doing too much damage. I don't know if they have any more deadly attacks. You don't really fight that many of them in the game. But we should be able to take them out fairly easily. And we do have a boss battle coming up, and I guess, I mean it's kind of hard to tell exactly how long this episode's gone on, because I have had quite a few battles that I will be cutting out. And here comes the inventory issues again. I can't wait until we actually add Katie to our party so that we can actually, you know, deal with that inventory a bit better. We see Pokey running off. You cannot actually catch up to him or anything like that. That'd be nice because he deserves a good butt kicking, but we'll have to save that for a bit later. Oh, okay. I didn't remember that those guys could spawn in the cave like that. That's kind of interesting. Anyways, heading into Happy Happy Village again. This is the Blue drugstore where we could probably buy some blue products. Let's see what they have for sale. Sandlot bat, which is an upgrade from our previous bat, but we need to make some space. Actually, yes, we do want to sell some stuff. What do we have that we can sell? We have all these key items that we can't get rid of. Oh yeah, we can sell this and get $1,000 for it because apparently it doesn't do anything. And then let's buy the Sandlot bat and then equip it, sell back the old one, which is nice because then we still have the extra inventory spot. And what else can we pick up? Copper bracelet we already picked up in the last town. Holmes hat. I think that's the same thing as the hat we picked up in Peaceful Rest Valley there, so it's not going to really be an upgrade. But anyways, I think that's all we need to pick up for the moment in terms of equipment. These guys, they just want everything to be blue. Everything needs to be blue. And this guy is watching the food stand. And you can buy stuff, but you can also just decide to, well, you talk to this person over here. I think you can just steal the eggs if you want to, and not pay any money for them, and then that guy will attack you, but, yeah, I mean, we are kind of on a mission right here. We want to go find Carpenter and save Katie. You deserve to be struck by lightning. We will go ahead and talk to a couple people around this town real quick before we head in there. So apparently Mr. Carpenter is like the head of the happy religion. I not sure. Boing. Friends. In valley behind 3. Ding ding. So that was some interesting text there. There's also a blue cow. That's interesting. I wonder if that's where blue milk comes from. If you've ever seen Star Wars, in A New Hope, Luke is given blue milk by his aunt, I believe, in the beginning of the movie. Because blue milk is apparently a thing in the Star Wars universe, but, okay, so this is the hospital over here. No, we don't need to know about the hospital system. We don't really need to heal anything off right now. Who is this guy? This guy looks kind of like Carpenter. Apparently he's a healer who can heal certain things that can't be healed at hospitals. I thought he looked kind of like Carpenter. Maybe he doesn't. I'm not quite sure, but, I want to just get in there and get that boss battle done, but I guess we're going to have to fight a couple of these guys before that. They do give pretty good experience, so if you need to do a bit of grinding, although the next boss battle really isn't that difficult, but if you do need to do some grinding, this would be the time to do it. And we are going to have to figure out how to get in here. We got to talk to one of these guys, and they'll actually move aside to let us through. Blue. What? I'm blocking you? Okay, I'll move out of your way. And then I think this guy over here we want to talk. No. This guy? No. Somebody we need to talk to get through here. Maybe this guy here? Also, this is a lot of people. Like, are all of these people really residents of Happy Village? I mean... Okay, this guy doesn't want to talk to us. How about this guy? No? Okay, I guess we gotta go this way. But yeah, do all these people, do all these people really live in Happy Village? Because there's a lot of people in here, like, and there's also a whole bunch of them that are outside too. So it's like, does this town really have that much space? But anyways, we are getting through here, and this guy actually wants to fight us. And then these guys in the middle, the ones that are walking around, I think will fight you too, but you can skip them as well. I don't really think we need the XP. I think we'll be okay in the boss battle coming up. Let's go and eat the hamburger, restore a little bit of health. As you can see, it's not really doing as much as it used to. We are going to be relying on PSI PSI life up a little bit more from now on. I screamed because I didn't know what else to do. Okay. Alright, so heading upstairs. Oh, and there we go. There's a familiar looking statue there. If you remember from, I think, the second episode, Liar Exaggerate had that statue. And it seems to have ended up over here in Happy Village, and Mr. Carpenter seems to have taken possession of it. He tried to attack us with lightning. If you forgot to go see Katie before you fought this guy, then he would, I think, give you a game over right there. And he's still trying to use his lightning attack, even though it's going to bounce right back and hit him. But if you forgot to do that, I think you get a game over right there. And then you have to go back and talk to Katie to get the Franklin badge. And yeah, I don't remember this boss battle being too difficult, because he's going to keep using that crashing boom bang attack. And while it does miss a lot, if it does hit, it's going to go back and hit him. And yeah, that's the end of it. Nothing too difficult there. So yeah, I think after this we're going to head back up and rescue Katie from the shack she's stuck in, and then I think we'll end the episode off after that. So apparently this statue here, the Mani statue, is possessing the people of this town, especially Carpenter, and causing them to want to do evil things. So yeah, I don't know what they're going to do with the statue after this, but definitely keep an eye out. That statue is definitely going to be popping up again. Okay, so we're talking. It looks like everybody kind of, you know, went their own ways and realized that they were kind of stuck in a bit of a trance, and most of these people have left. I don't know where they went because, like I said, there's a lot of people in here, and yeah, let's go ahead and eat that skip sandwich just so we can get that out of our inventory, and a croissant. I guess we'll eat that too. Though we will be getting more inventory space once we head up to rescue Katie, because we'll have another party member. Oh, hey, and it's Pokey again. And apparently he's being possessed by the statue again as well, and he wants to be friends again, and... Okay, I guess we fixed our friendship with Pokey, so that's all well and good. Yeah, he's just kidding. He's messing around. He's gonna run off again to cause more trouble, presumably. So, anyways, now we're gonna head back up to the cave entrance we saw. Which way was that? That was over, I think it was over to the right side. But as you can see, you know, the houses are still all blue, but that's okay. I'm sure they'll eventually be painting their houses a normal color again, now that the blue spell has kind of worn off. But, so yeah, heading back to the cabin. I don't think we're going to run into anything really here except more crows, which are still super annoying because we way overlevel them. Because these are, you know, beginning of the game enemies, and it's just kind of weird they show up here. And you should be able to get, you know, a instant win on them, but I guess you can't, even when there's just one of them. Anyways, we're going to talk to Katie here, and we have the key. Are we hurt? I guess we're hurt a little bit. Oh, I was wondering if she'd heal us up. Oh, okay. I was wondering if you'd heal us up because we said we got hurt, but that's okay. Use the key to open up the jail, and now Katie is going to join us. We're going to take her back over to Tucson to see her parents, let them know that she's okay. She's also got a teddy bear with her, so we get to have a replacement for that teddy bear we lost earlier. That'll be nice for soaking up some damage on our walk back through Peaceful Rest Valley. I don't think anything real important happens on that walk back, so I think next time I'll just cut back. I'll begin over in Tucson, and we'll pick up the next episode there. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next episode of Earthbound.